What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here, and welcome back to the channel, boys. And we're back with some more of the Kansas City Royals franchise here on MLB The Show 22. Now, you guys see the date. We're on August 1st. The trade deadline was July 31st, and it is come and gone. But let me tell you guys, we were extremely busy on the trade deadline. Now, what we had going on, boys, there was a fire sale. Everything must go. Take a look at these trades, boys. We're going to start from the bottom up because that is the order that we made it happen. Now, first things first, Carlos Santana's aging. Didn't want to pay him. I figured why not put him on a team that's going to compete. We're not that team, and we get something back in return. We were able to get a third base prospect in Jordan Walker for Carlos Santana in John Easley. Now, Jordan Walker can play third and first, and I'm hoping maybe he could play even an outfield position or two, you know, the corner outfield, something like that. You guys are going to see exactly why we got some more depth at that position. Then we acquired Jarren Duran from the Red Sox for Cam Gallagher. Now, we said earlier in the year, if Cam Gallagher couldn't really get to where we wanted him to be as a bench bat and or a DH, we were going to have to ship him off because we got MJ Melendez ready to come up. He came up in the second half, so we went ahead and made that trade happen. We also acquired another third base option in Nolan Jones from the Guardians for Hunter Dozier. Hunter Dozier making $6 million a year, having an abysmal season, just not worth it. Michael A. Taylor, another person who was struggling for us, so we get Corbin Martin from the Diamondbacks. Then we acquired Drew Waters and Touki Toussaint from the Braves for Andrew Benintendi. Andrew Benintendi was having a solid year. He was hitting like 270. He was, he's very, very close to being an all-star. He was giving us our money's worth, but, you know, we want to steer this organization in a different direction. We're not competing right now, so why not build the youth? Then we acquired Dom Smith and Adam Ottavino for the Mets for Whit Merrifield. That was just to make some of the contracts make sense. So they dumped off the 36-year-old Adam Ottavino's contract. But Dominic Smith, a guy who's struggling to get, you know, everyday at-bats with the Mets IRL. He's also in a lot of trade rumors. We went ahead and made that happen. And then we acquired third baseman Alec Bohm and pitching prospect Mick Abel from the Phillies for Alberto Mondesi. Alberto Mondesi wanted about $11 to $13 million. Now, with that, just not something I was willing to pay for his output. I just didn't think he was ever going to get to that level where he deserved that money for me personally. Alec Bohm, another guy who's struggling to get ABs and everyday starts with the Phillies IRL, even said he effing hates that place, so we went ahead and put him out of his misery and brought him over here to Kansas City. We also made some moves in free agency. You guys already knew about the Ty Frazier move. We got the Ty Father, but we also got veteran bats. Chris Davis and Matt Adams are going to add some pop, you know what I mean, to this lineup. And then come over here to a lot of things. We were in contract extensions, boys. And with these trades, we went ahead and made quite a bit of moves. So Bobby Witt Jr., we went ahead and locked him up for 6 years. We locked up MJ Melendez for 6 years as well. Now with those guys, we could have kept them for free, right? Arbitration years and contract renewal years. But I wanted to show and prove to these guys that we were all in on them. That way that can help boost their confidence and everything like that. And they're still cost effective, even though, you know what I'm saying, we don't have them on those super duper, low deals. I want to show my young guys that I believe in them. Other roster moves we went ahead and took care of. Now, Nicky Lopez, I'm liking the year he's having, so we went ahead and locked him up for 5 years, $35 million. Another guy that could be on a trading block in the future if he regresses, but I believe in Nicky Lopez, and I believe he could be the center part of our middle infield. Brady Singer, we got him for 3 more years, $9.3 million. Brad Keller, 5 years, $55 million. Scott Barlow, we locked him up for fairly cheap, in my opinion, 5 years, almost $25 million. Carlos Hernandez, we gave him a 3-year deal with about $1 million a year. Chris Bubich, excuse me. Now, a guy I wasn't sure if I was necessarily going to buy or sell on, but we bought on, and we're going to believe in him, so we got him locked up for 3 more years, $5 million. We locked in Jarren Duran for 5 years, Corbin Martin. We got Kyle Isbell for 2 more years. Edward Olivares, we locked him in for 5 years. Touki Toussaint, Josh Stallmont, we locked them both in for 5 years as well. And before we traded Alberto Mondesi, per the request of the Phillies, we went ahead and locked him up for the 5 years, $60.5 million. Just not something I really wanted to pay him. And Dom Smith and Alec Bohm, we locked them in long-term as well. Now, Dom Smith, you know what I'm saying, we avoided arbitration with him, and we're going to avoid arbitration with Alec Bohm as well and a lot of those other young guys. That's why I did that. 5 years, $25 million, $5 million a year. I think, you know, he's got a lot of pop. He can add a lot of power to this team, and he can help us get the job done. Now, what is our lineup going to look like, you guys may ask? Now, Against righties, we got Nicky Lopez leading us off with Kyle Isbell batting second, Salvi Perez, Dom Smith, Edward Alvarez, MJ Melendez, Ryan O'Hearn, Alec Baum, and Bobby Witt. Now, MJ Melendez, as you guys can see, we added secondary positions to him. He's at first base / outfield. Now, we're not going to put him at center field, but per IRL sources in the Royals organization, with MJ Melendez on the brink of the MLB and being behind Salvi Perez, he has been exploring with new positions the whole entire offseason. So right now we have him as our catcher, right? But at any moment, you know, if Dom Smith doesn't pan out, we'll move him to left. If Ryan O'Hearn, who's starting right now against righties, and right, you know what I'm saying, we'll move him to right. So we're going to have options with MJ, and then we can move Salvi to center, and then we could put, you know, Matt Adams at first, Todd Frazier at first, or in the future, we could put Prado, or we could put Nolan Jones, or we could put Jordan Walker and one of those guys in that position. Now against lefties, Nicky Lopez still leading us off just because he has the best on-base percentage for us right now, 329. Alec Bohm is going to be hitting second for us. He is struggling so far at the second half of the season, but he's hitting 273 this year, 9 home runs, 53 ribbies. Salvi's still going to be our 3-man. We got Dom Smith against lefties hitting fourth. I don't really know how I feel about that, but we're going to leave it for right now. Todd Frazier is going to be getting the start at DH against the lefties. Absolutely rips the cover off the ball against them. Bobby Witt Jr., who's struggling right now, but we're going to live and die with him. We move him back to shortstop because, you know what I mean, Alberto Mondesi is now gone. MJ Melendez right now is our catcher. Edward Alvarez still out in center, and Kyle Isbell batting ninth, playing out in right. Now, against these lefties, man, I wouldn't mind putting somebody like Chris Davis out there, but he's just too slow to play my outfield with just 30 speed, boys. I just don't believe in it. And Jared Duran, even though he's quicker, one of the younger guys, but we're going to keep him up because he was at the big league level with the Red Sox. We're going to keep him here. He's going to be a nice little bench bat and everything like that. And he's going to progress, while he's up here with the big league club. Now, what does our rotation look like, you might ask? Brady Singer is still going to be our ace. Zach Greinke is gone. We DFA'd him and full-on released him. Brad Keller is our 2-starter. He's 8-8. Brady Singer, you know, want him to be a little bit better. Carlos Hernandez, who could possibly be our ace, is going to still be our middle starter at 9-4. Corbin Martin, who we got over from the Diamondbacks. I said he was a prospect. My apologies. We got him over from the Diamondbacks. Not the craziest year, but not the worst year. You know what I'm saying? He's 7-8 on the season. 5.2 ERA. Looks like he has some save opportunities this year as well. 103rd innings pitch. Whip is above average, ERA is above average, but you come down here, he has a positive WAR, so we're going to live and die with some of these younger arms. Then Chris Buvich, who was moved to the bullpen, is now back in the starting rotation. We did go ahead and put Jace Vines back down in AAA. Chris Buvich on the year, 4.9, 5.27 ERA. Take a look at his whip, 164, but he has a positive WAR, surprisingly. So, you know, a lot of these younger arms, look at this, 24, 26, 25, 26, 25. These guys can pitch for another 10 to 15 years if they stay away from injuries. Now coming down here, down in AAA, Asa Lacy is still going to be our ace there, but we also got Tuki Toussaint, who's 8-5 so far this year, down in AAA, 70 overall. Definitely looking for some big things out of him. Down here in AA, where's one of the arms that we got? Mick Abel, who's a starter. I guess I didn't make this switch. He's in the bullpen. We're going to go ahead and move him to the starter. We're going to put him in the 3 spot to be our starter. This is a guy we believe in. 0-1 so far in AA. You know what I'm saying? 27 ERA, but I'm pretty sure that was out of the pen. Yeah, 1 inning pitch. He gave up 3 earned runs. Where, you know, a lot of these younger guys, we're going to be okay. I believe in it. Then Tyler Zuber and Dylan Coleman, we had to take them off of the 40-man. That's why you see these guys are on waivers right now, but I'm pretty sure they're going to clear those. All right, boys, here we are in the south side of Chicago, getting a fresh look at this new lineup with a lot of these new bats and these new guys on this squad. What are these young guys going to be able to do? As you guys can see, we're going in the youth direction. I want to see if these guys are going to show some flashes for what can be, you know, what we're going to see for years to come. Now we got Nicky Lopez leading us off here in the top of the first. You see here working a 1-1 count versus Michael Kopech. He gets a fastball high. We got to leave that. Now, I did go back to a different camera view. This is a zoom camera view where you guys can see the batter, because I know you guys prefer not to see like the strike zone camera angle without seeing the batter as we work that walk. And I'm still not rocking out the PCI. We're gonna learn to hit from these camera angles and stuff like that, because I feel like it's gonna make this series that much better. Good eye there as we work the count full. Now, usually I hit with PCI because I play a lot of Diamond Dynasty, but like I said, man, I want these guys' players' stats to matter a lot. Oh, as we swing through that fastball there, 97 up. But I felt like we were on it, but we swung right through it. Michael Kopech gets his first strikeout of the day. There's the 1-2, Kyle Isbell. Tough with 2, baby. Let's go. He gets one. We're just out in front. Still top one. Full count here for Salvi. 254, leading us to home runs and everything like that. Good eye there. We worked the walk. That's close. That's close. The home crowd is not thrilled with that decision, but hey, we love it, baby. We got a base runner. And here's Dom Smith making his Kansas City Royal debut, hitting just 219 this year, man. But like we said, he's struggling to get ABs with the Mets. That's why the Mets were able to deal him. Remember, Dom Smith is also another guy who can play first base for us if the outfield doesn't work out. As he gets to pitch the drive, that one's going to get down for extra bases. It's going to get tucked away in the corner. Salvi with just 35 speed. We're going to hold 3. Runners on second and third. Good eye. Remember, Edward Olivares, boys, was our top hitter this year at the beginning of the season. He's regressed a little bit and come back down to earth a little bit, but overall, I'm liking where he is. Good eyes. We work a walk here. That's gonna load the bases for no other than MJ Melendez. All right, boys. So we are way ahead here. 3-1 count. Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, MJ. Come on, kid. Oh, he swung through the 97-mile-per-hour heater. Very early out in front. Runners are going to be moving here. Way to fight it off. Way to fight it off. See, that's rough for me because I'm trying to learn, what's the happy medium between letting the ball get deeper and, swinging on time. But we're going to be good. MJ with the grand slam, the no-doubter. And your Royals are going to go up 4-0 here in the top of the first inning. Let's go. MJ Melendez's first major league home run is a big one. Grand slam here to start off this one game, the first game of this 3-game set. Let's get it. Oh, my goodness. What a swing by MJ Melendez. Full count. You know what I'm saying? Work the count full. Foul the pitch off he didn't like. It gets every bit of that one. Let's go, man. Now, boys, we had some scenarios where we did work a trade with the White Sox. But what I did was I had 3 different saves with 3 different sets of trades, right? But I just kind of looked around the MLB, looked around the waiver wires. We get a strikeout there on Lueri Garcia. I wanted to see who was most likely to actually be, dealt this year, IRL, because I want like you guys, I said, I want to keep this as true to life as possible. I don't want to trade for stars. I don't want to trade for top prospects that won't get traded for. As Bobby Witt taps that to Nicky Lopez for the 6-4-3 double play. Beautiful. Hey, is that the future of our middle infield right there? I think so. All right, here we go. Come on, Hernandez. Eloy Jimenez up at the plate. Missed my spot there, and boy, oh boy, did he make us pay. Jesus, he got all of that one. All right, here's a full count to Lueri Garcia. We already struck him out once today. Make it twice. He stays alive. Carlos Hernandez in a little bit of trouble here. Just minor trouble, and that one is smoked into the gap. Is it going to stay in the yard? It does. Olivares is going to try to get it in quick. They're sending a runner home, and that's going to be an RBI double for Garcia. Tim Anderson is able to score from first there. All right, boys. We're not getting hit often, but when we do get hit, we are being hit hard. Here's Louis Bob up the bat. We get him to make weak contact there. Olivares is going to get behind that baseball, and they're not going to send Garcia to tag up. Smart play. All right, 2 dead, boys. Let's go. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Already got a solo shot here today. Could not miss our spot here, Hernandez. Good pitch. A little bit too much plate, though. I ain't going to hold you. We're going to go change up away. Here we go.
No!
Oh, my gosh.
No!
Eloy Jimenez goes deep again, and the game is tied. Remember, guys, our pitching, we're on legend difficulty when it comes to pitching. So it's not going to be easy. All right, MJ Melendez coming back up for AB number 2. Worked his count full. He already went deep once on a full count. He's just out in front of that one. Is that going to bleed? Dies at the track. All right, boys. Here's the 2-2 to Yasmani Grandal. That's where MJ wanted it. That's where MJ wanted it. And Yasmani makes his pay. Very early on that, bro. Base hit ball 4. Let's go right here, kid. We say now, baby. Oh, Bobby got a hold of one. Eloy Jimenez is not like that in the outfield, bro. So I knew that had to get down. We're going for 3. On your horse, Bobby. Down. That a baby. Let's go. And a boy, get it in play on the right side. It is going to be a base knock. Nicky Lopez coming through with the RBI single. All right, boys, we're going to go to the pen. And another guy making his Royal debut in Adam Ottavino. One of the guys we got in a trade with Dom Smith. 25 games this year, 2-1. He's 2 for 4 in save ops. ERA is pretty high, but we're going to be all right. Now, you know Adam Ottavino is one of those, he's not going to blow it by you, but he's deceptive for sure. Dom Smith got there. I did not think that was going to make the play, bro. I started, like, thinking about what I was going to say next, but what a play. We got one. I'll let him get extended on anything. That a boy. PFPs. That a baby. Adam Ottavino making the play. Working the slider. Beautiful. Stay down. That a boy, Salvi. More PFPs, Ottavino. I love it. That's going to bring up MJ Melendez here. Top 6. 2-1 count. You know, we already went yachts once today with the grand slam in the first inning. See if we can get a piece of one right here. Ooh, MJ, that might have been a one big dog. There it is. 2-1 game. MJ Melendez with another no doubt shot, baby. Let's go. Come on. All right, Alec Bohm up 1-1 count, top 6, boys. 2 dead. Get us something going with 2 strike with 2 outs here. Good eye, honestly. That's getting down. That's going to drop. First hit is a Royal, baby. Let's go, Alec. All right, Craig Kimbrell coming out of the pen early from the White Sox here, who's actually no longer with the White Sox IRL, but we started this before that trade happened. Nicky Lopez leading us off. He worked this count 2-1 so far. Here we go. Come on, Nicky. Let's go, baby. That a boy. That's getting down. That away. Leadoff single. I'm here for. All right, boys. We got Salvi Perez here. 1 on, 1 dead, 1-2 count. We're behind, so we gotta be cautious here. Salvi the other way. Let's go. Finally. Stay back on the off-speed pitch. Let's get it. What a swing, baby. I told y'all we were going to figure it out with this camera view, bro. 3 home runs in this game for us right now, man. Let's go. All right, boys, you know what time it is. Scott Barlow coming out of the pen to get this save, baby. Let's go. What a season so far, man. 31 for 35 in save opportunities. Only 4 blown saves. Here we go. 2-1 count to Adam Engel. Ground ball up the middle. He runs well. Nicky Lopez out of his reach. Fly ball up. Dom Smith is going to camp under that one. We got 1 dead, baby. Let's go. Let's get a double play here. Lazy fly ball on your horse, Edward. Come on, Allah. 2 dead, baby. Let's go. Here it is. Hit it. And we are going to win this one as O'Hearn camps under it. Let's go. Hey, what a win, bro. 5 wins in a row, baby. Let's go. Way to pick Carlos Hernandez up, boys. Way to get the sticks going out here today, dog. Ottavino gets the win. Barlow gets the save. Ruiz gets the loss. They out-hit us, but we made the most of our hits, man. Let's get it, ball. MJ Melendez has got to be the player of the game. And he is 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies. Woo. 1 for 4 home run for Salvi. Bobby Witt with a triple. Dom Smith with a double. We got a knock by Alec Bohm and everything like that. Our guys play well. This new look Royals club is everything I hoped it would look like in just the first game. All right, boys, so after that game versus the White Sox, we ended up going on an 8-game losing streak, including losing 4 to the White Sox. Then we got a win. Then we lost 2 out of 3 to the Dodgers, lost 2 out of 3 to the Twins. We lost 2 out of 3 to the 2 out of 4, to the Rays. We split a 2-game series with the Diamondbacks. We won 2 out of 3 versus San Diego, and we are up 2 games of the first 3 in a series here versus the White Sox once again. Let's go ahead and take a look at our lineup real quick, see how guys are faring. Nicky Lopez on a little bit of a slide. Average is dipping a little bit. On-base percentage is still at .316. Slugging is lower, but he's a leadoff guy. Don't really expect a lot of there. Kyle Isbell is on fire. He's on the tear, hitting 274, 348 on base percentage, 351 slugging, 699 OPS. Salvy's on a little bit of a slide, 242 average, 275 on base percentage, slugging 469, 33 bombs, 78 ribbies. So power numbers are still there. Dom Smith is just Dom Smith. He's doing all right. Edward Alvarez is kind of starting to even out a little bit. MJ Melendez hitting just 221, but he has 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Ryan O'Hearn and his opportunities hitting 238. Alec Bohm is on fire, heating up, hitting 277, 10 home runs, 6 RBIs. Bobby Witt starting to lift that average a little bit. He has 8 home runs, 30 RBIs. Matt Adams in his limited role in AB, 1 RBI, hitting 167. Jaron Duran hitting 242 on the year. Chris Davis still hasn't gotten any opportunity to hit. And Todd Frazier hitting 266, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Take a look at the pitcher rotation. Brady Singer, 6 for 11. Brad Keller, 10 for 11. Carlos Hernandez, 11 and 6, which means he's now 2-2 in decisions because he was 9-4. Corbin Martin, 9-11. Chris Bubich still continues to struggle at 4-13. ERA is sky high, man, but the young man is going to be okay. I'm thinking about possibly, let's do that. Let's switch him out with Daniel Lynch just to, put him in the just give him opportunities to come out of relief and see how he's going to do. I don't want his confidence to get too low, but he's still going to be progressing and everything like that. And we got him locked up long term, so I'm looking forward to what he can do and how he can really contribute to this pitching rotation. Take a look at some of our prospects. Clay Duncan down in AAA in his 27 games played, 267, 313 on base percentage. Slugging and OPS are good. I like to see that. 3 home runs. Nolan Jones is struggling, hitting 238 so far in his 50 games played. 316 on base percentage. Slugging is on base percentage is decent. Jordan Walker, we have him at AAA as well, and he's striving. Doing all right for the most part, but he's 19 years old, 244, 315, 367, 681, 7 doubles, 1 home run, 11 ribbies. Drew Waters is currently on a cold streak. He's hitting 221, 312, 337, 649, 10 home runs, 46 ribbies. He's going to end up being a guy. I want to get him up here. He's 23. He still has some time, but it's a reason why he's not up yet with the Braves, even though one would have expected him to be up here by now. And I'm actually going to go ahead and make a move here with another 19-year-old we have, Eric Pena. He's currently in single A, right? But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and move him up to double A to get some double A at-bats. And then we're going to go over to double A here. We're going to move another guy down who probably isn't really doing that much. Let's see. We got a 29-year-old Colton Brewer, right? Yeah, 29 years old in double A. We're good. I'll move you down to A-ball. I'm cool with that. And we're going to make sure Pena gets some ABs, and we're going to check in on him next episode. So Pena, who plays right field, I'm going to just throw him in. Do I want to just throw him in at DH? Let's see what Burrow Dixon is doing. He's hitting 275. I'm not going to take him out. John Rave was an all-star. Blanco was an all-star. So we'll do it like that. Boom, put Pena out in left. And then Pena, DH. He doesn't hit that well against lefties, but I'm going to give him opportunities to play right there. And then I'm going to get you out DH for Peyton Wilson. Oh, wait, who's Peyton Wilson? 22 years old. 9 games played, 38 at-bats. So I think I just moved him up last episode. 421 in his limited at-bats, though. So he's about to get a chance to play. He's going to get a chance to play. We're going to see what he does with more ABs. And come over here to the big league club, man. We are 12 games back from first place. So, you know what I'm saying? We're definitely, you feel me, not in contention to make the playoffs. But it is also September call-ups. But we're going to take care of that next episode because there's a couple guys I want to get a look at. So one of those guys probably, it might be Nick Prado, might be one of them. And I also might call up Nolan Jones. Duggan, I don't think is necessarily ready, but he is 25. So you know what? Yeah, we're going to do Duggan and probably Prado, because a lot of you guys tell me about Prado. A lot of you guys are big on Prado, even though he's struggling down there a little bit. 16 home runs. Duggan is doing his thing. Jones, you know what I mean, probably still going to struggle if he comes up, so we're going to wait on that. Jordan Walker's just way too young. So yeah, we're gonna make that switch next episode. We're gonna check in with them. Next episode is gonna be all about our prospects. So we're gonna player lock with a few guys. We're gonna call up Prado. We're gonna call up Duncan. We're gonna player lock with them. We might even player lock with Drew Waters. Come down here, and check in on some of the AA guys like Massey. So with Massey being down, when I send Duggan up, I'm gonna bring Massey up to AAA. 74 overall, even though he's not hitting the best, I'm going to see exactly what he can do at the next level. And we're going to see what the future holds. We might even check in on some pitchers and everything like that. Tucky Toussaint, or, we'll just look at their numbers. So we'll figure it out, man. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode and you're excited for the next one. If you did, and if you are, smash that like button, hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy, UncleSamsReject, RKGames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.
Hey. Niggas want me to lose, but I can't. I've been stacking this shit to the ceiling. Know some niggas with bodies and it ain't no probably. We never speak on them killers. Everybody on my block gon' get them some money. It's only a couple of drillers. I've been fucking them hoes, man. Them bitches ain't nobody.